YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here with yet another Washington football team video, and in today's video, we're here to talk about the signing that we just made. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. But before we do, make sure you guys go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload a video about the NFL, in this case, our Washington football team. Roll the intro, baby. We are Washington. Let's get it. So
we Washington, man, we Washington.
Oh, the Washington football team actually made some moves today, or should I say a move today. Washington football team went out and signed linebacker Mychal Kendricks, brother of Eric Kendricks. And this move, I like it, but at the same time, it kind of is an insurance policy, because one thing it tells me is that Dion Hamilton, his injury is more serious than what we thought, and he had an elbow injury. And he got ruled out that game quickly as soon as he got hurt. That's one that tells me. Two tells me Cole Holcomb and Kevin Pierre-Louis are also not guaranteed to play this week. So with the signing of Mychal Kendricks, it's a plus, but it also shows that our linebacker depth is very weak and it's getting thin. We're down to Kaliki Hudson, and I believe Jared Norris was even getting some snaps yesterday. So it's a plus, but at the same time, it's kind of concerning because our star linebackers are down, and we've seen with our linebackers going down how bad the run game was, because the D-line, they can't just do it by themselves. They need their guys behind them to help them, and we've seen once we got thin, once we got down to John Boston, Kaliki Hudson, don't get me wrong, he made a few plays, but he's still not Cole Holcomb and Kevin Pierre-Louis, you know what I'm saying? So once you've seen that we got thin, that's when the run game really exploded for the Seattle Seahawks. So with Mychal Kendricks signing, he's 30 years old. I remember him for his time in Seattle, and I believe the last team he played for was Philadelphia, and I don't really recall anything that good out of him in Philly. But back in Seattle, I remember his time being for Seattle, and he was really good. You know what I'm saying? He's only 30 years old, so it's not young, but it's not old. He can come in here and be a veteran. Now, what tells me about this move is that he could possibly be starting this weekend coming up, unless I believe he has to go through COVID protocols, of course. But I feel like he's going to be starting this week because they signed him. They didn't sign him to the practice squad. They signed him strictly to the active roster, or should I say straight to the active roster. So like I said, that concerns me because that says the health of our linebackers are not where we want it to be, obviously, because we're thin. And two, that shows that the severity of Dion Hamilton's injury is severe. So hopefully, and praying for the best for Dion Hamilton. But with Mychal Kendricks, I like the signing. You know what I'm saying? He's not the best, so let me not go out there and say, oh man, he gonna come in here and ball out and do this. No, I'm not expecting that from him. I'm expecting him to come in here and fill in until we get healthy again and help us make this playoff push, man. He's an enforcer. He can make the tackle. He's just run support. Not the best in pass coverage, and what linebacker really is, the best at pass coveraging. You know what I'm saying? We have a few, but obviously us on our team, we don't really have that good pass coveraging linebacker, but there are a few in the NFL is essentially what I'm trying to say. So he's an enforcer. He's just there to help them run support, basically play the linebacker position how it's supposed to be played. He's going to be coming in here with Jack Del Rio, and Jack Del Rio, he loves his enforcer, so he's going to be fitting in well. And quite frankly, this is an audition for Mychal Kendricks, because if he plays well, he could possibly be coming back for training camp next year. So this is an audition, and he's coming in a big spot, a game where we need to clinch the division, or we have a chance to clinch the division. So he's coming in on a big spot. So I'm excited to see what Mychal Kendricks can offer for the Washington football team coming up. He signed his contract. He was a little pressed to sign his contract, but man, can you not be when you haven't been in football for the past couple years? I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, because I feel like Mychal Kendricks didn't he get locked up for something for like a bunch of, I believe, was it marijuana? I'm not sure if it was marijuana, but it was some type of drug he got locked up for. He had a ton. I believe that was him. I could be mistaken, but I believe that was him. Let me know down below if I'm wrong. But I believe that was him. They got busted for all those drugs. And he was like not banned from the NFL, but I believe he got jail time. And I think he beat it, but I could be wrong, but I feel like I'm not. So what Mychal Kendricks is, he's going to try to take advantage of this opportunity, and rightfully so, because he needs this to stay in the NFL. I'm saying his brother Eric Kendricks with the Minnesota Vikings is playing well. You know what I'm saying? He's always been good. I believe he has a superstar ability on Madden, and I know that don't mean anything, but that just shows you that he's relevant, he's solid, so he needs to get back in the league too. And honestly, he better take advantage of his opportunity. And he looks humble from his videos, from his pictures. He looks excited, ready to go. And like I said, he should be ready to go because this could be his only opportunity. Now, with that being said, we don't have an update on Alex Smith yet. Antonio Gibson, we said yesterday, and Ron Rivera said yesterday we're likely to get him back. They are excited to get a healthy Antonio Gibson back. That's still not confirmed that he could be playing. You know, the turf toe could flare up at any time, but he said he's likely to play. Alex Smith, no update on him. But he did say if Alex Smith is healthy and ready to go, without a question, he will be the starter. They shot that down despite Dwayne Haskins' solid performance in the second half yesterday. They shot that down, but if he's not ready to go, Dwayne Haskins will be the quarterback coming up this Sunday. And honestly, guys, I'm kind of confident in Dwayne Haskins to get the job done versus the Carolina Panthers. Now, that's saying a lot because Carolina Panthers aren't that bad. You know what I'm saying? They're solid. They went toe-to-toe with the number one seed in both divisions, the Chiefs and the Green Bay Packers. So they're not a bad team. And especially if they get CMC back next week, they could be something to reckon with. But, hey, I don't want it easy. I would love for it to be a blowout, but I want us to earn it. I want us to be able, because if we earn it and we actually pull out the victory next week, that shows you that we belong in the playoffs. But with that being said, it's me and Boy Juan Gotti. Like, comment, subscribe, to watch the football team. Go down below. Do you guys like the signing or not? Let me know. Let's talk about it. As always, me and Boy Juan Gotti. Like, comment, subscribe, to watch the football team. I'm out. Peace.